in this bow, we are going to make these loops very long and fluid, and it's going to have very long tails. It's the look we are looking for when we create this one. So I'm going to start off with my really bright part of the pattern here. My beautiful kind of paisley and floral print that has the gorgeous black stripe on the back. I've love this ribbon. I've used it for years. It's just a fun print. And I'm going to start by folding this in half, cutting from the fold up, and then I'm able to make a dovetail, a nice little V shape in that tail. Now I want this tail to be super long, so I'm going to come 20 inches, the full length of my bow maker. Then I'm going to come to the center, and I'm getting ready to turn my right hand forward and then my left hand back. And I'm going to make a super long loop. So I'm going to do this loop at 7 inches. This needs to be bold and beautiful. And twist. Now they work opposite, okay? And now we're going to do another one at 7 inches. And twist. So what will be different about this bow is everybody is going to be long and out to 7 inches, okay? And twist, keeping it nice and loopy, and twist. Now we've done 2 on each side, so instead of twisting, we go ahead and start off with what we call we scrunch it. We scrunch it, but we need to make sure it stays really, really pretty and long. And I'm going to keep both these back tails long. Okay? So we're going to fold them neatly up, and I'll cut from the fold up, and we're good to go. So my back part of the bow is started, and the difference between this bow and a lot of bows is nothing's going to get smaller right now. We're still going to go to 7 inches, and I'm still going to have really long tails. Everything's long and dramatic. So 20 inches on that tail. You can maybe make it a little bit shorter, like an inch or so, but about the same. The loop is the same, still out here at 7. Twist, coming back to the right, and scrunching, and watch your twists. Sure everybody's long and loopy. And we'll trim that one off. So I just cut it straight, then fold it, and cut from the fold up to get a dovetail. All right, now we're ready to come put more in. We're going to go with our little skinny ribbon. I love it. So it's going to lay on the top layer here. Once again, a very long tail. And now I'm not going to worry about dovetailing this one, but I am going to cut it at an angle. All right, run that in. And you can make that a little bit longer than the 20, maybe 26, because these are too fun to curl. Now I'm going to twist and let this dude have so much fun because he's got pink on the outside and long, 7 inches, not short. That's too fun, isn't it? 7 inches and twist in the middle. All right. These are really long loops. We're going to let them come out and party. See how full they are? One more on this side, keeping it long and scrunching it in. Isn't that fantastic? Now I'm going to take these and cut them at opposite angles. Okay. Now I want to come in with just another pop of this ribbon in the center, like the one we started with, and I'm going to make this a little asymmetrical, as in this is going to have one tail and one loop. So I still dovetail it. So I'm going to do one tail about half the size, so we're talking about, oh, maybe not half, 3/4, go about 18 inches, okay? With this tail first. Now one long loop on one side, still, it could be a little shorter. Let's go 6. Scrunch, 1, okay? And now this tail needs to be shorter now. And I'm going to dovetail it. Fold it, cut up from the fold. Okay, and this one goes on the left side. Now we're going to do one loop of the stripe. Excuse me. I'm going to treat this the same way. So when you bring this one in, we're going to do the tail first. Okay, what we're going to work on this side. And I'm going to make the tail a little bit shorter, so it's about 18 inches. And now I'm going to twist. And once again, 6-inch loop here. 6 inches. This is a nice full bow. Scrunch it down. So now we're not matching like we've matched, but now we're not. All these beautiful layers. And then we'll finish with the nice little 1-inch ribbon on the top. Load it back on your bow maker. And this time I'm going to reverse it and have the pink forward. And I'll twist, so we'll let the pink be forward. And then I'm just going to do one long loop here to match the length, okay? And we could twist that so the tail will be opposite. I think that will be a little fun. Trim that off. So we've definitely layered it up. Our recipe is a 2-1, 2, and then it is a 1-1 on one side. 2-1, 2, 1-1. It's a little bit different than we normally would do because it's not symmetrical. But these bows that are so loopy are super juicy. I think you're going to love it. All right, I'm going to kind of start to put my hand beside it, gently pull it up a little bit, and let's get this started with my cable tie. Now, I'm just using an 8-inch cable tie, but this would be a great it'd be a great place to use an 11-inch one. If you have one, you'd get a little more room here. Okay, this is going to work, but it's a little more cumbersome. I'm getting it. I gotta get it to grab. There it goes. Grab! All right, now we're gonna pull it off. And this is just gorgeously layered up. I want you to hold it in your hand and do not let it slide on itself. Rotate that to the back, meaning keep those twists stacked and make sure that cable ties in the middle. Now, before you get it tight, I want you to go ahead and kind of let them start to slide out and space out, and you're going to get this gorgeously spaced bow. Now, the difference that we normally do is you see how these loops are pretty much all the same until we get up here to the center. And then the 2 loops in the center are kind of just popping towards that middle zone. The way this floral design is made, we have florals coming all out of the bow that we want to use this on. So this is just perfect. So once you've fluffed it out how you want it, flip it back over and you're going to add a cable tie in there into the center. And we'll be attaching that to a base or a wire to get it going on. I'm going to pull this tight. Yeah, let's get it really tight. Now, on the middle of this bow, it's up to you what you want to do, because frankly, you are not going to see the middle of this bow because look, we have all these loops coming forward. You probably don't need to worry about doing anything, frankly, because that's not how this bow is going to look. It's going to be loaded with florals coming out of it. So we are more than likely just ready to go with it just like it is. All right, Blue Merinos, I can't wait to see you make a bow like this. I can't wait you to see this in our finished project.